Welcome to Behind the Velvet Robes. Today's show, well, you know what? I don't know what to say about it. It's just amazing, fabulous, awesome. There's not enough adjectives to describe it. So stay tuned. I'm ready for my first stop, the very top drawer, swanky 21 Club. Normally they wouldn't let me in this place, but because I'm filming, they have to. So, look at these beautiful doors. Ooh. I don't know what those are. And everyone has a name. We're gonna have to find out what that is. Because we need to know. I'm behind the velvet robes.
Good afternoon.
Hey.
Lauren Bruce Snyder.
Nice to meet you. You're looking good.
Oh, thank you, thank you.
Well, I love your club.
It's the greatest.
This is like a club, actually.
Well, it's really not a club. A lot of people think it's a private club, but it's really not. It's open to the public, but it's always had the name the 21 Club.
Yeah, I was talking to your reservationist, and he said that, you know, basically like anybody can come. I mean, it's not like...
That's right. It's open to the public. Only time it was really private was during Prohibition, when we were serving liquor illegally and the front door was locked.
You did something illegal? I love it.
Everybody was doing it.
We're going to have to look at that room after, but tell me, we're in the sitting room, so what would this be used for? You come in...
Well, we call it the lounge.
The lounge.
People come here and cocktail, and people come here after the theater to drink and have coffee, cognac.
I see you're getting very techno here. What is this computer thing?
Well, this is the Bloomberg system. It allows us to get stock quotes, and people want to check their stocks, check the Dow Jones. Michael Bloomberg has put that there, and people...
Michael Bloomberg himself?
Yes.
Cool. What are all these little men I see out here?
These are jockeys that represent some of the most famous racing stables in America. 21 attracted the horsey set, and they brought those jockeys to us.
So this is the second part of the lounge.
This is where there are a lot of Remington paintings displayed. 21 has one of the largest private collections of Remingtons. Pete Crindler and Jack Crindler collected these over the years, and the whole lounge is full of them. And as a matter of fact, we have a room upstairs called the Remington Room.
Now, I love all these
the memorabilia from the ceiling.
So what are these?
Well, I guess it can properly be classified as corporate memorabilia. This came from the South American airline, Avianca.
So is there a Mr. Avianca?
There's a Mr. Mario Santo Domingo, and he's from Avianca. A John McEnroe tennis racket, Toys R Us.
You have a Campbell's soup, Saks Fifth Avenue, a Discover card. Can I use that to pay my bill at 21? So how old is this restaurant?
21 is going to be 70 years old this New Year's Eve. It's very much up with the...
Someone's making... What's going on over there?
The man that's making
What's going on?
The man that's making all the noise over here is Walter Weiss, who's our maitre d'.
Okay, Walter, how does someone get a great table?
Well, if he's an old client of 21, he'll get a very good table. Because as long as he supports 21, that's what we want.
What's the best table at 21?
Well,
where would you want to sit?
Well, one of the best tables, I think, in the house is most people would consider the worst table, and that's right where Julie's sitting. It's by the kitchen door, but you have a view of everybody that comes in.
There you go. Ask Walter for that table in the corner over there. Don't take anything less. I want to see a menu. What does the menu look like?
This is some 21 specialties that have been in existence for many years. Things like the 21
chicken hash.
Chicken hash are very popular. The 21 burger.
You know, I had that with your special sauce, and I used to buy the special 21 sauce, and you stopped selling it.
Well, we're going to do it again.
I need that.
Well, it's in the and anytime you want some, you come by and I'll put some in a little.
You promise?
Yes.
Wow,
you
heard it.
Home.
Okay, you know, I want to look. I know that there's a special room here where people used to go and drink themselves into a stupor.
That's right.
When it wasn't legal.
That's right.
Now it is. It's too bad. It was more fun when it was.
They still do that, but now it's legal.
So I know. So why don't you lead the way?
Okay, we'll go to the wine cellar.
This is like the wine cellar, but we have to go through the kitchen.
Watch your step,
Hey.
everybody.
Hello, everybody. Hello.
Hey, John. There's John.
Hey, John. What are you cooking?
Oh, I'm gonna make some couscous now.
All right. Ooh.
In the early years of 21, there was only one building, and that was the building we just came from, 21 West 52nd Street. And we had a wine cellar that was actually on 19 West 52nd Street. So we were able to conceal the wine and liquor that we used, actually not on our premises, but next door.
Sneaky.
And as you can see, there's a little recess here, and there's a door. That door weighs 2.5 tons. Brick.
Wow. So if the cops came, they wouldn't know what.
They wouldn't find it. There was shelving here. I've heard a story where there were shelves with olives on it. There used to be an old sewer pipe that ran across. Of course, the lock wasn't there and the hasp wasn't there. And this was kept someplace else. This is an old, like a coat hanger or an old meat skewer. And the only way you can get into that door then and now is through this hole. And of course, I can't always find it. Now
Wow.
listen. Now listen.
Whoa, very cool.
Now, since you're a strong, tough lady, I'm going to let you open it.
Yeah, right.
Push.
Push in.
A little hip action.
Oh my God. Whoa. Yay. Woo.
You got to step down. Keep pushing.
This is amazing.
There you are.
Wow.
And here we are in the wine cellar.
How cool is this? Look, all these old bottles.
If you look along this wall, you'll see private stock wines that have been put away here by customers.
Elizabeth Taylor.
There's Elizabeth Taylor. And here's still some bottles of wine left from President Nixon's days. And Ava Gabor,
Wow.
Sammy Davis Jr.
Rat Pack. Chelsea Clinton.
And here's one from Chelsea. Both her mother and father and Chelsea were down here on her 18th birthday.
I love, they still have Manischewitz. Very important. It's all about Manischewitz. Wow.
Okay, careful.
Be careful, George. Look
Careful.
here.
Careful, careful. And this is a part of the wine cellar where we do private parties. And we can do up to 20 down here. The picture he's getting now, by the way, is Jimmy Walker's booth. Legend has it that the Mayor Jimmy Walker came down here and was locked in and had himself all the booze that he wanted and privacy that he wanted without anybody knowing about it.
Can you imagine being locked down here? How bad would that be? Like, not two.
Since you didn't ask me the price, I'm going to tell you the price.
I was going to ask, but I thought, you know, let's be tactful. Okay, all right, tell my viewers.
Would you like to sit down?
Yes. Okay, I need to sit to listen to this.
Actually, it's $400 per person.
That's not that outrageous, because a regular dinner in a really fine restaurant is probably $200 a person.
It's also totally
It's inclusive.
Married
Food,
wines,
wine,
of
liquor,
course.
tax, and gratuity. One price.
So Bruce just took me back into the kitchen, and Eric is the head chef here. He's cooking up something special. What's in here?
That's going to be a soup.
It's going to be? Let me
Yeah.
see. Ooh, that's hot. You know what? I can give myself a facial here also.
This is a very light dish. This is a cucumber, pickled ginger, and dill salad. Here I have a crab cake, a little bit of onions, some red peppers, a little
Festive.
bit of baby lettuce rounds.
Well, you know what? I'm going to take this to go, so wrap it up.
I sure will.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, that was so incredible.
Thank you.
you so much.
Well, thank you for coming by. Oh, there's Mr. Ferragamo.
Oh,
Massimo.
Oh, Massimo.
Hello, Mr. Ferragamo.
Hey, how are you? Everything's really good. The very handsome Massimo.
Hello, Massimo. How are you? Nice to
Everyone
see
say
you.
hello. We're going to interview you upstairs. You're having your very special fragrance launch today.
Absolutely,
Are you
yes.
wearing it?
Yes.
Ah, it's very nice. So go up there, greet your guests, and I'll be up in a minute. All right. I can smell the other side. It's very exciting. Thank you so
True
much.
Italian.
It was great. Give me a kiss.
Nice to see you.
Now we're going to go up to sniff the other side of Massimo's chin, neck, whatever. So let's go. Ooh. 21, I love the carpeting. Hi. Hey, it's the Ferragamo girls. How are you? Are you loving this place?
Beautiful. That's what we come up with.
Did you smell his cheek? Did he let you smell his neck?
Smells great.
I only allow ladies. I only allow ladies.
Oh, only ladies. All right, come here. I need to talk. Excuse me, guys. We need him. let's stand in front of your lovely new fragrance, because this is
Right.
what this big party is for.
Yes, absolutely.
So why did you decide to come out with this fragrance?
We came out with the ladies' fragrance, and it has been doing so well that it was almost a natural to complement it also with a men's fragrance.
And why did you decide to do it at the 21 Club?
I think it personificates a lot that our fragrance will, which is a masculine place, a place that...
It is.
Yes.
Very manly, very masculine.
Right, and I leave that to judge more to you than to me. and so I think that was the perfect environment where to have this great start for us.
Well, everything seems to be coming around for you. I mean, you have this new fragrance, but your collection is very happening. There's like a buzz about it.
Mm-hmm.
It's a family design. You have your sisters that design.
Yes. First of all, I have to tell you that I'm not the expert because I don't design. If the men would design in our company, I think we would be out of business. So my sisters would be able to tell you much more of what they put into the design.
Well, they're not here now, so you're going to have to tell
Absolutely.
me.
So I was in some very interesting shapes. I've seen that they've played with some colors, off-white and forest green for the fall, which are very nice.
It's very elegant and very feminine always. I mean, that's never changed. I mean, you've never followed like the trend.
Yes, that's true. We never, I think, want to be on that very edge trend, and we are not so much for fashion that is in one season and out the next. That I have to admit, we don't want to be. But at the same time, I think there's a way for Ferragamo to be very modern and very with the times, which I think is what people expect from us.
Obviously, your clothing is investment pieces. They're not like inexpensive. So if you buy a suit today, you want to be able to wear it, you know, in 5 years, 10 years, which you can do that.
Absolutely, and also where you expect a quality and a comfort about it and all the rest. It doesn't mean to say that you have to wear it for 10 years, but wear something that doesn't disappear after 3 months.
Well, you know, you want people to keep buying, obviously. You know, they need...
I guess so. You know, I leave that up to you ladies, which whenever I see your closets, I mean, it seems like when are you going to put the next outfit? But you do buy.
We women are like psycho. I mean, my closet is stuffed and I have nothing to wear. You know how that is. Well, thank you very much, and I see like all your guests are here. You have to go greet everybody.
Absolutely.
You're gonna be really upset with me because I'm like keeping you here. Well, but you're cute. Let me sniff the other side.
Yes, please sniff the other side.
And now, very fabulous. Everybody, go buy this fragrance because it smells really good, and so does he. Thank you. Wow.
Here's your lunch, Lauren.
21,
All ready to go.
21 to go. Thank you. That was
Hamburger,
amazing.
French fries, Caesar salad, chicken, plenty to eat, and a little 21 sauce on the side.
My favorite. Look. What? What is my camera? Oh, come on, Gerard. Just wait 2 minutes. Thank you very much. He's like just real hungry. Thank
There's
you.
plenty for everybody right now.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Well, recently it was Eyewear Week in New York City, and we had the pleasure of going to the Plaza Hotel and meeting Billy Barton, one of the best eyewear gurus around. So you watch that, and I'm going to eat this. Love the Plaza. Look, you can go shopping too. Going to the Penthouse. I like that pretty red. Hey! Hey, it's the man.
Good to see you.
Billy
Hello.
Barton, otherwise known as Mr. OSA. I got some bad news. I stole your flower.
You did?
Yeah, so show me in. It's
Come
like
on
a
in, guys.
maze. Oh, it's a hub, a busy hub of activity. Is everyone like ordering stuff around here?
We're having a great time over here.
I think you need to write some more orders. I see everyone's drinking and eating. Oh, there you
It's
go.
kind of one-stop shopping here.
We like orders. Now, Optical Shop of Aspen, you have stores, but you also represent other lines.
We do it all.
You do
We it all.
everything. So you're making a lot of money.
Well, we're trying to keep afloat. And
Keep afloat?
We put a lot of money into these
No,
things.
I'm over your attitude. Look at this suite. Okay, they're keeping it afloat. This is like you have spared no expense. There's eats and treats. There's buffet. You have. Look at the chandelier. Look at this artwork. You are living large, Mr. Barton.
Well, our customers deserve it. You know, that they're very loyal to us. They do a great job with our product, and we want to show them a great time. We want to have some fun.
Well, I want you to show me why all these customers keep ordering and coming back. And
Okay,
I see,
take a look. Take a look at some
I
of these
see
things.
half cracked.
Yeah, this is one of our newest frames by Kieselstein Cord. This is a little alligator clip
That
in
is,
that you can slip in, and it's very,
that is so smart.
it is very smart. And that's out of sterling silver.
Sterling.
Yes, it is.
So why did you decide to use precious
Well,
metal? That makes it more expensive.
Barry does a lot of fine jewelry in his collections, and he uses a lot of sterling silver, and we incorporate that into the eyewear designs as well. We had some great celebrities. Axl Rose, Guns N'
Axl
Roses.
Rose is more my cup of tea.
Main man
than-
came in and
than-
just purchased this from a store in California that I know of. This is Matsuda, and this is some of our newest releases that we're debuting here in New York. This has got a great look to it,
Sure.
very clean. This is a little more feminine, and we'll try it on you, see if you like.
But I'm butch sometimes. Wow.
There you go. Titanium temple, plastic front.
You know what's really wild? Every detail is totally thought out. I mean, I buy a pair of glasses because I just like the way it looks on me. But then if you really look, you know, like the edges, like look, there's like a little detail.
You know, engraving
Yeah.
or sculpting on the temples. It all gives you, you know, a unique look.
Why do you think it took eyewear so long to become a major fashion accessory?
Eyewear, you know, in the 70s, 60s was a very medical thing. You went to the eye doctor, you know, you got your glasses from the eye doctor. You know, OSA started back in 1970, and Larry Sands, the owner of the company, said, you know, I think we can sell some pretty cool things. They used to do like blue lenses, and that's where we started, and we always believed that it was a fashion accessory, you know.
So how many glasses should the fashion-conscious viewer out there who watches Btvr religiously have?
As many as they can acquire. I think they should have a lot of different pairs, and styles change, you know. We had Elton John go into the store in Atlanta and buy 10 pairs, and Neiman Marcus.
So what else are you going to show me?
Well, let's see. We got.
I want to see Martine.
All right.
Love these.
The violet.
You know what? I see everything in a really amazing way. You know, it's mood. Okay, you know, the color of your lenses has to do with your mood. It can create a mood. Oh, wow. This is, everything looks sunny.
Enlightened.
I like that.
Highlights everything, the yellow. I have something new.
New?
That we have not shown anyone, really.
Like, are
Not
we
even
getting
most
in
of
here?
our customers, so it's kind of has to be done in secret.
First, on Behind the Velvet Ropes.
Yep. This is Clayton Franklin, and we have a new way of fitting the glass with a plastic paddle. So the glass just kind of sits on it, fits right into the head, and has a very light polarized lens, and pretty mod, pretty good look.
Very modern.
Yeah.
Very comfortable.
Doesn't put any pressures behind the ear, which sometimes can be a little uncomfortable for
I can't
certain
take
people.
the pressure. I can't.
Oh, you
no
can
pressure.
take it. You can take the pressure.
Well, thank you, Billy Barton,
Well, thanks for
otherwise
having
known
me.
as Mr. Optical Shop of Aspen. Thank you
That's
so
it.
much.
Well, thanks, Steve.
Love him. Was that eyewear as good as my lunch? Absolutely. Now we're gonna head off to meet Norma Kamali, designing diva. I've been wearing Norma's clothes for umpteen years, and that means more than I'm gonna tell you. So we're gonna walk up to 56th Street between 5th and 6th. Did you like your lunch, Gerard? Yeah? Did you like your lunch, Michael? Why are you eating the wire now? Is that dessert? Don't eat the equipment. We're here on 56th Street. The goddess Norma. See where those gold flags are? Actually, Norma is known for two things. She invented the sleeping bag coat, which everybody wore in the 70s and they still wear, and also great swimwear. She's very famous for her swimwear. Are you rolling? Like, she's demanding lights. It's like my show, okay? I get the light right here, Gerard, okay? On me. Because I am sitting with the diva, the very fabulous Norma Kamali. Okay, who I've known for
2 years.
No. Like, I've been wearing your clothes. I mean, I told you this because we go back a ways. I've been wearing your clothes since the 70s.
Mm-hmm.
When
It's possible.
you had a little boutique and I would walk up the steps on Madison Avenue and everything was size 0. And if you were bigger than a 0, forget it. You couldn't buy it.
So then you could buy everything.
Well, I tried, but I couldn't afford it, you know, at the time.
Well, we were learning how to make patterns then. It was a long time ago. We only had a few sizes that we knew how to do.
And you were the fit model. If it didn't fit Norma, forget it. Well, you've been the first at everything, and I said earlier on, the first thing that I remember was the sleeping bag coat.
The sleeping bag coat was pretty early.
And you
since
still
then.
sell them?
Oh yeah, we'll sell like hundreds of them every year. And if I change anything, people go nuts and they start,
They
what
want
are you
it-
doing?
They want it exactly the way you
Yeah.
made it in the first place.
Don't play around with it.
I love your color sense. Where did you come up with all this color?
Color is very primitive and it's also very childlike. When we were little girls, we dressed first for color. Oh, I love pink, I want to wear all my pink things, and we pick things by color first. And when you get too sophisticated, you forget what the instincts are you have about what you love.
You're a girly girl.
I'm very much.
I never knew that about you. A girly girl.
Absolutely.
I think
Too
I
much
am
fun.
too.
Oh, hello.
And tell me about this boutique that we're in, because you designed this yourself.
Right. I could have created a different kind of environment for myself where I was a big, huge company, but I made a decision that I love designing so much that if I have to give that up to other designers to do so that I do something else, I wouldn't really like to be in this business. So in order not to give that up, I have a company that's set up in such a way where I can not only design clothing, but interiors, furniture, videos, films, whatever I want to do, whenever I want to do it.
All right, so you're first at the Sleepy Bag, you're major in swimwear, and I was talking to Liz over there who's like hiding, you're a PR girl. Internet, internet, internet. I can barely get $20 from my credit card thing. It's so fast now. So the internet is major, big time. Tell me about what you're doing with it.
First of all, our website is not set up as an e-commerce website yet, meaning that we don't want to sell from our current website. It's a catalog that you look at. Then you email us a profile that we have in our website. Say you want to try a swimsuit and you're not quite sure which swimsuit. You hate to go into stores to try on a swimsuit. You hate the lighting, you hate the salespeople, you hate being in a department store. Everybody does. So we send you 6 suits. You try them on at home. Whatever you send back, you do not get charged for.
And this is
Now,
working? I mean, people don't
it's-
just try stuff on constantly and send back and forth
No,
and
no,
back and
no.
forth?
People are very respectful because it's a great service. We're going to start a new website, which is Norma Kamali Vintage. It's vintage that I've collected, but also Norma Kamali original samples. So there's like old patchwork snake from the 70s
Oh.
and everything.
How are you going to let it go, though?
Easy.
You're not one of these rat
I
packs.
was up until 2 years ago, and then I said I don't want to keep anything. Anytime I finish a book, I give it to someone. I finish tapes, give it to someone. I don't want to keep things ever again. It's
Why?
because it's like why?
You know, you become more
Somebody else can
spiritual.
use it.
I come in here, I see this tinkling water, very calming. You're more, she's like more spiritual. Everyone is looking for something.
How
Are you doing
spiritual
it?
can you be on the East Coast? But I do think that you're right. I think that there is a feeling for wanting to find out why, what's the meaning of life? Why are we here?
I don't know,
So-
to interview you. That is my lot in life, and I'm loving it. I love my job and the meaning of my life. That's amazing. What goes around comes around, and I'm going around and doing some shopping at normakamali.com, www, whatever. Just keep fiddling with your computer. You'll hook up. Thank you, Miss Norma.
Thank you.
I love her hair color. Oh, it's so noisy. Construction in New York City. Well, now we're going to head to see some glitz and glamour. Some jewelry by Verdura. So, a lot of pedestrians out today. Shopping. Saks. Oh, we love Saks Bergdorf. She's shopping. Hey, how you doing? How's it going? We're going to 12. You know what? I go where my crew goes, okay? I am not more special than them. So how do we get to the freight?
12 East 58th Street, man.
All right, all right. All right, we're going. See? This must be it. Freight entrance. Excuse me. What floor is Verdura on? 12. 12, thanks. Behind the velvet ropes. Hey. Hey. Oh, I like it. You know what? I like this way better.
I'm on TV.
That's right. Thank you so much.
Okay.
How do we get out here?
Yeah, right through there.
Thanks. Ooh, see, now we got carpeting. Hey, are you Mr. Vidura?
I'm not, no.
I'm Lauren. What's your name?
Michael J.
Michael, is she gonna let us in?
Sure.
Vidura, look. Ooh. Ooh, look at this necklace. You know what? Wrap that up. I'll take it to go. Lunch at 21 and a choker from Vidura. Everything is beautiful here.
Well, thank you very
Elegant,
much.
chic, and probably very expensive. Did I get that right?
Not everything is very expensive. Our prices start at around $3,500 to get into a unique pair of Verdura ear clips, and then they rise from there.
Now, there was a Duke of Verdura.
That's right. He was an artist, he was a Renaissance man. He was born in 1899, moved to Paris, and quickly teamed up with Coco Chanel. She recognized his talent and asked him to start designing her jewelry. He designed the Maltese cross cuffs that she always wears.
I think a lot of people don't know that he designed it, they think she did.
That's right.
Now, your jewelry is not for the shy, retiring type.
No.
They're big, and they're bold, and they make a statement.
That's right. Women have to have a lot of confidence to wear our jewelry. It's not for the meek and mild. We don't have small jewelry. We don't have a lot of plain gold jewelry. Everything has a lot of color.
I find this place great also for gifts because you have a lot of silver.
That's right. He was a great traveler, and during his travels he would collect a lot of things from the Far East and India and Europe, and he would, in the fall, he would set up what he called the Christmas table, and it would be all of the gifts. The demand became so high that he started carrying them year-round, and we have continued in that tradition.
I look around here and I see a lot of photographs that you had Barbara Hutton,
right.
Greta Garbo, Coco Chanel.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, just every woman
right.
that had style.
That's right.
Wore Verdura.
That's right. The Duchess of Windsor. The list goes on and on. Diana, Princess of Wales, was a client. People come to us because we are discreet.
So you mean you're not going to tell me who bought what? You're that discreet?
We are. We are.
I'm so upset. I want to know.
There are pictures of people wearing our jewelry, and then it's public knowledge, but we don't discuss our clients.
Are these replicas of what he did?
We don't call them replicas because they are original pieces. We own the rights to the original drawing, so everything you see here is an original, taken from the original designs, of course.
Well, you know what? I'm going to try something on.
Of course.
Ooh.
Do you see anything that you'd
like
prefer?
everything.
Okay.
Like, how about that? How about
That's
that necklace
perfect.
over there? Robert, I love it. Oh, I'm so glitzy. How much would this be?
That is $235,000.
I should not have asked. If you have to ask, you can't afford
That's
it.
right.
Isn't that what they
That's
say?
right.
Well, I'm one of those, but hey, I can play. Okay, take it off. I'm too depressed. These are humongous.
It's very difficult to find a pair of pear-shaped sapphires that size that match in color.
How big is this?
7 carats?
That's what I said. How big is this? Very big. This was actually Marcello Mastroianni's engagement ring to his wife. I have to leave before I get even more depressed that I can't afford anything, but I can. I can buy something. What did you say, $3,000?
$3,000.
What's $3,000?
The ear clips?
Well, I like these.
Mm-hmm.
That's very reasonable. Well, I'm going to try some of those on. So thank you very much for allowing us into Verdura.
You're welcome.
Wonderful.
My
Thank
pleasure.
you. Can I get a kiss?
Sure.
Even though you're married?
No.
It's okay. Look at my new purchase from Verdura. It's amazing, isn't it? Well, so is the show. And thank you so much for joining me. Come back next week for more fashion, style, and glamour.